This is 7 National News. In our top story this evening, 16 new judges at Dubai courts and 1 public prosecutor took their oaths of office before UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum at Zabil Palace on Tuesday. The ruler of Dubai wished the newly appointed judges all success in their mission to attain justice. Sheikh Mohammed assured the independence and integrity of the judicial body, indicating that these principles are fundamental pillars of government. The oath-taking ceremony was held in the presence of Chairman of the Dubai Civil Aviation and Chief Executive of Emirates Group, Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, and other senior officials. The Federal National Council passed a bill on Tuesday to ensure that all translations and interpretations are performed by skilled and qualified individuals. Translators who do not pass a certification test and have license from the Ministry of Justice will either face a jail term of up to 2 years or receive a fine of not more than 100,000 dirhams or both, according to the draft law. However, courtroom translators would be exempt and can do translations only after they take oath before the judge. The draft law requires approval of the Cabinet and the President's signature before it is enforced as law. According to the bill, governmental and non-governmental organisations can request from the Justice Ministry to register translators from among their staff, provided that they do the job in their organisations only. The Emirates Identity Authority has announced that ID card deadlines have been extended for expats working in private companies within free zones. Emirates ID stated that only expats in the free zones in Abu Dhabi and Dubai will be free from fines until March 31st and May 31st respectively. Fines for delayed registration and renewals had started on January the 1st of this year, and the new deadline has been put in place as the government considers free zones a semi-government sector, according to an official quoted in a local paper. The official added that the deadline for the 5 other Emirates has already expired. Climbing from second place in the 2011 ranking, FedEx have made their way to number 1 this year and proved that they are the greatest place to work for in the UAE. The top 10 companies in the country were revealed by the Great Places to Work UAE Institute during an awards ceremony last night. The multinational company was followed by Microsoft, who was number 1 last year, and Marriott, who were also featured in 2011's list. The company was recognised for the PSP policy, or People Service Profit. This philosophy thanks all employees who go out of their way and provide excellent service on a daily basis.
I think what makes the difference is that really people are what we have in our organisation. We don't manufacture things, we don't make tables or cameras or microphones. You know, we provide a service, and sometimes that can be very intangible. So it's our people that are truly our product. So if you have the best product, then people are going to use that product. We don't just remain stagnant and look after a few individual things. We're dynamic, and we keep changing and growing with the environments that we're working in and the people. So we listen to them, and it's not a top-down push. It's a bottom-up and sideways, and it truly is something that we embrace and is a very big part of our culture.
The Great Place to Work Institute announced its 2nd annual list of all the companies that have been recognised for their HR practices, management methods and policies implemented within the organisation. As part of their regional research, Dr. Michael Burchell, partner and director of the Great Places to Work Institute UAE, said that there has been an increase in the number of multinational company participation, as well as more local companies interested in the assessment and evaluation process of the institute. The study also recognised the top UAE companies for Emiratis and women.
They have an organization where employees really want to show up to work every single day. We see that both in their survey results from the employees, as well as the management practices that they've put in place to create this work environment. And so some of what they've done, for example, really living their PSP, or People Service Profit motive and mission, it really comes across in both in terms of what employees think about in terms of their work, as well as what management does. And so they have just done a little bit better than the rest of the pack.
fun this evening with pieces over 1,000 years old. The Farjam collection, currently exhibiting in Dubai, is paying tribute to Prophet Muhammad's birthday and commemorating the legacy he left behind. Mawlid in colloquial Arabic is also known as the birth of the Prophet Muhammad, and during this period, Muslims take the time to reread the Quran. Calligraphy artist Amir Ahmad Falsafi, a master in Iran's Society of Calligraphers from 1999, expressed his appreciation for the Prophet by creating over 50 artworks under the title Muhammadiyat. And curator of the exhibition, Amir Arvan, states there's more than meets the eye.
The geographical territory of Islamic empire is so vast. So we have pieces from China up to Ottoman Empire, and there are pieces from Egypt, Iran, Turkey, India, and also China. Western part of China, northwestern part of China, there are Muslims. And those Muslims are having a very strong tradition of calligraphy, mostly religious type of calligraphy, and mixing them with Chinese typography. So the combination is quite eye-catching.
Inaugurated by the Minister of Culture, Mr. Abdurrahman Al-Owais, and along with his delegates, made their way through the various calligraphic works, expressing their appreciation for each individual piece. The exhibition is also open to the public until Monday the 13th of February.
As I walked inside here, I was very impressed by the collection that I've seen so far. It is a mix of Arabic calligraphy, which focuses on the name of Prophet Muhammad, and also some descriptions about him as a person. I'm quite impressed by what I've seen so far.
Up next, we have the day's business news for you, so stay with us.